Now, it was very puzzling why I had cancer. I didn't know why. No one goes into and purchases a bag of puzzle. Nobody does, because we want to know. And one of the unique things is that when you open the box and you dump them all out, you don't see this yet. But where you do see it is on the cover of the box. Part of my passion is to help people get equipped with the right manner to communicate the picture in our mind using words and gestures and so forth, and communicates God's principles so you can recreate this image in your own mind. And I'm gonna get back to this in a minute, but when that puzzle piece of cancer came my way, I was at my work desk and my doctor called me and he says, "You have cancer." I said, "Okay, I have to have surgery right away. It's in your colon and we don't know how bad it is yet, but it is confirmed. It's malignant." But before I went to the hospital, I drove home, and I don't know how I got home. How many times have you had a traumatic experience in your life and you get from here to here and you have no clue how you got there? But I drove from the Ford plant in Batavia, that was when it was open, and drove all the way home. And I got to the door and I heard my wife running to the door from the inside. And I opened the door and she says, "Why didn't you answer my calls?" And I said, "Because I can't tell you on the phone, honey, I have cancer." And we both dropped on the couch crying. Didn't know where to go. I have great faith. But I wasn't prepared for that. Lord, I'm taking the anti-cancer tea. I'm drinking the anti-cancer juice. I'm eating all the anti-cancer. I don't understand, Lord. Help me understand. How many is cancer affected here? Or family or friends? It touches so many lives. And so I said, "Lord, I need to know what's up." And I acted very arrogantly because I thought I was doing everything right. A few days after that, the Lord asked me, "Are you ready to listen yet?" Whew. Yes, I will listen. So I sat on the couch, 5 minutes, 10 minutes, 15, 20. 45 minutes later, he says, "Now I'm going to tell you. I can't send healthy people to the hospital to talk about me." Lord, is this is this an assignment? He said, "Yes." I said, "Okay, Lord, I'll do it." I went to that hospital, and I told everybody about how God has worked in my life. The power and the passion He's delivered my brothers and my sisters and nephews and nieces, all from the sin. Now some still fight. But while I was in that hospital, God began to transform me. And I prayed for all the doctors and nurses. Prayer is power. And I would put them on my prayer list. Now I'm going to show you this because I had so many requests that I had to put them in days of the week. But I would add their names to them and pray for their kids and their grandkids and their spouses. Something unique started to happen in Mercy Anderson Hospital. Because when a doctor would come in and when I would pray for him, he'd go back out to the nurse's station and say, "What's with the guy in 220? And they would say, "Did he pray for you?" Yeah. It was a ministry for me because I got very sick and had a relapse, had to be back in the hospital over Valentine's Day. And I'm laid up, and one of the nurse's aides went out on her own time with her own money and got my wife some stuff, brought it back, hid it in the bathroom on the table, so when my wife came in, "Happy Valentine's Day, hon." when I went, the first time I was able to take a shower, I'm just, you know, they put all the IV stuff in a big bag. And so I'm just under the shower, just enjoying my first shower in days. And there's a knock on the door. Yeah? Are you almost done yet? I said, hon, it's been 4 days. I want to just, let me just, okay. Another knock. Do you need the in? No. I'll be out in a little bit. So when I went out, there's several nurses and nurses' aides lined up in my room. And they'd put rose petals and chocolates on my bed. And when they wheeled me out of that hospital, they said, Mr. K, I don't know how to tell you this. My wife and my stepdaughter were there. We're going to miss you. I said, why? She says, because you gave more back to the hospital than we ever gave to you. What impact are you going to make in your life? So I am writing a book on this cancer because I want people to know that there's an intense passion in every one of us for something. God has given you tremendous capability in 1, 2, 4, 10 things. And it really is it's an important thing. Part of that success with cancer is knowing that God can handle anything at any time.